Okay, hit me.
Welcome to Focus Outdoors. We're making one last stop before we set out on the Rainy River today. We're fishing walleye and sturgeon. The goal is going to be 50-inch sturgeon, 30-inch walleye. Stay tuned.
As Josh and Josh got their boat unloaded and get ready to try to catch their fish of a lifetime, they noticed a boat with a fish on. They watched intently while the men worked a nice walleye into the net. The two Joshes get pretty pumped and hoped they would have a similar chance.
What we're doing is we're working against the current with 3/4 ounce jigs, staying right on the line. The Canada side runs right alongside of these reeds right here, and we're just fishing the drop. A little bit deeper today on a cold day, and we're just running these moxie tails or curl tails from Weston Lures. Right about 6 inches off the bottom. We're just running the line, and let's see what happens.
There. That's a big one.
So we're just pulling over our first fish. We've been here for about 10 minutes. It's an absolute giant here. We're gonna go upriver for a little bit and we're gonna turn around, we're gonna go right back over them again. When we find pods of fish, we're gonna do the same thing and really work those fish real slow, especially with the cold water. And if you put it in front of their face long enough, I think we're gonna connect.
Okay.
So I always like to use live bait. A lot of fishermen are just going with this curl tail kind of lure. You know, the spinner for the noise. Again, the water's starting to get a little dirtier as it goes. I myself, I really like the live bait, crick chubs, red tails. Today it's really nice rainbows, and I think it just kind of gives you the edge. Overcompensates a lack of skills per se. The trick is always keeping it on the bottom. With this current, with this wind, it's always a challenge, but every 20-30 seconds, pretty much all day, I'm always dropping back to making sure I'm keeping it that 6 to 8 inches off the bottom. You keep it in the strike zone, we'll get some fish. So we just covered about 300 or 400 yards going against the current at like 0.3 to 0.5 miles an hour with no strikes yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go upriver a half a mile or so, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back with the current. Sometimes you can get more strikes going with the current, but I feel like them big predators, it's better that you go into the current. Hold on. Okay, we're going. All right, hooked up on a sturgeon. Coming up. Josh, get the net. We're gonna tail wrap them. See what we got. It's a monster walleye. It's a monster walleye. It's a monster. Oh. Boom! It's not the sturgeon, but I have about 10,000 hours invested into fish like this.
Fish of a lifetime.
So it's not the 30-inch we were looking for, but you know what? We spent a long time today with, you know, little bites or just marking a few fish. So I think we're onto something here. So, Josh, get it.
God, I thought it was bigger than 27. When I looked at it, it looked like it might have been in that 29, 30 range. That was a big, nice female. She was great.
He goes on 2 minnows 2 night crawlers on a 7/0 hook for sturgeon.
Now the pressure is up.
Drop the jig down for a little walleye here. They're super light color, which is unique, I'm assuming with the stained water, so a lot of fun. All right, number 2. Ooh. Minnow. I'm going to keep going forward.
We're going to stop.
There you go.
This is going to be a big fish.
What do you think it is?
Huge walleye.
Head
Huge
shakes.
walleye. Head shaking like people would believe. Yeah, get that pole out of the water. Oh my god, it won't come off.
Take your time. So we threw on some floating wraps with a bottom bouncer just to get it down there. Haven't seen it yet. Nice. Oh. There you go. Okay. So that's a classic example. We weren't catching any fish. Changed up techniques, changed our speed, got it down to the bottom. Boom, fish. Probably 5 minutes into it.
I need
Pliers? Yeah. You always want to be prepared. Nice.
Where's your stuff?
Had a rough day so far. Nice start, just switched it out. Beauty.
What do we got for?
Nice 25.5-inch fish. Oop. And that's that. There we go.
High Point Pet Foods presents Country Creations Dog Foods, offering quality nutrition for the life of your canine companion. To fuel the fire of puppyhood into keeping the energy level high of an active young dog, optimizing the performance of the hard-charging adult, or having a quality diet for your senior canine companion. Country Creations has you covered with their quality formulas. Get in touch with High Point Pet Foods today.
Make your next day on the water even better with Airwave Pedestal, the only air suspension system that can be custom adjusted to the weight of the rider. No unreliable springs, no oil-filled shocks to leak. Our patented design utilizes a 2-stage suspension system to smooth out the roughest ride, while limiting travel to an industry-leading 2 inches. This boating season, enjoy your time on the water to the fullest. Find out how at airwavepedestal.com.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gundog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Cool. As you might be able to tell, I spend a lot of time behind the shotgun. Whether it's at the clay target fields, sporting clays fields, doing exhibitions, or bird hunting, I always trust my shooting skills to the Rio elites. Not only for the lighter recoil, but as you can tell, the harder hitting, consistent patterns. These clay targets don't stand a chance when you shoot Rio elites.
All right, we're back at base camp. Had a couple nice fish on the board. We had a 25 and 27 on camera today. Just a blast. We got him with multiple techniques. It was a battle out there today. The river was starting to muddy up. The temperature's dropping. There's ice coming down. Really all the elements are kind of winding down to a close here, but we caught it just in time to put a couple nice walleyes on the board. Accommodations are great. The fishermen, as well as the guides, are extremely informational and helpful, and just a wonderful group of people up here.
Well, we are a full-service resort. We have 19 cabins. In the wintertime, we operate 42 fish houses, some 35-day houses, the rest are sleepers. We have 5 charter boats for the summer fishing. We have a full bar and grill. We're open 7 days a week. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We now have 3 full-time guides on staff, myself being one of them. And then we have John and Mike, our other 2 guides. They've been with us for a good number of years, or they've been with Wheeler's Points for a good number of years. Carrie and I bought this resort back in August of 2018, so we're new owners. It's been a very exciting time for the last 9 months, and we're really looking forward to the summer season. We're located right on the Rainy River, right where the river meets Lake of the Woods. So our geographic location is one of the absolute best on this lake. You are literally less than 1 minute from being on the lake, or you're right on the river. So whether you want to river fish, if the weather conditions aren't so great, if it's really windy, we have river fishing year round. If it's not windy and you want to head out on the lake, you're only 1 minute away, so we're always protected here. We have 19 cabins, full guide service if you want. If not, if you want to bring your own boat up and fish, we accommodate that all the time. And then all of our cabins have full kitchenettes in them, so you can cook your own fish, or you can bring your fish in here and we'll cook it for you.
Day 2 starts the same as day 1. Get boat into the water and start slow trolling for the sturgeon of a lifetime.
All right, for sturgeon, what we're doing is we're using a 7/0 circle hook, which is plenty big, but we never want to straighten it out on a big fish. We got, I put some floaters on. There's a lot of debris in the water, and that's just going to keep that bait just above the debris on the bottom. We're checking it every 5 or 10 minutes, and it's pretty much followed up. We got a swivel going into braid. There's a bite right there. Cannonballs, 8-ounce cannonball sinker on a drop shot. My buddy's hooked up. Oh. So basically, we're just dropping it down. I loosen up the drag. That way, when they hit it, they bite real light. They can make a run with it, and then we let them go for a little bit. We load it up and light them up. Josh just came through on that sturgeon, so that's one in the boat, and we're looking for some more. Tighten it down. There we got one. So it's day 2 here. We're just hooked up. Had to move to the mouth of the river because we got a big ice flow flowing down, coming down. River's starting to dirty up, and this is like last minute stuff here, and my buddy Josh here just hooked up, so we're gonna see what we got.
Ooh, it's a big.
Oh. There you go. There you go. We're chasing sturgeon on the Rainy River here, folks. Loosen the drag? Yeah, loosen. No, keep it going. Wait a moment. There we go. Sturgeon on the board, baby. Yeah.
There you go, boss.
Okay. Take a pliers.
Where do we put the foot? Fishing at its finest, Rainy River right here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a prehistoric fish. What do we got for size? Let's get this bad boy back into the water, eh? Whoa. Oh. Well, that really makes it worth it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Dennis Foster here. I'd like to introduce you to the Dorado catch and release boat latch system. It's back the trailer into the water, pop the cord, and away we go. Once our day in the water is done, we simply roll the boat up onto the bunks until it achieves contact with the bow eye. It clicks securely into place, away we go. We're exclusive partners with b2outdoors.com. That's where you're going to want to go and order your very own system. You can enter the promo code iTimePromotions and receive free shipping on your items.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
Up. giant. Just put some fresh bait on and gave it a little more scent, and here we go. We're going for a ride. We'll pull up the anchor. Rainy River is what it's about. Oh.
How's she feeling, Josh?
He's heavy. She's angry. I'm not winning yet. Big musky gear, giving me everything I got. I got the drag tightened down. Just digging. Legs are shaking with adrenaline. What a blast. It's coming up real slow. Just kidding. Oh, just straight power. Come on, boy. Come on, girl.
Get her up there, Josh. Get her up there.
Come on.
Giving you all you got, huh?
It's a beast. Here it comes. And there it goes.
You gotta get it on the boat.
Yeah, anchor's over there.
Good.
Nice. Nice.
There you go, boss. Got a bunch of them.
Call it a show.
Beautiful.
Great job, Josh and Josh. Awesome fish and a lot of fun. The guys wanted us to relay a message about fishing the Rainy River in the spring. The bite is early and temps can be downright cold. As you notice, the guys were wearing heavy suits, stocking caps, well, basically ice fishing gear. When it is this cold, be prepared for everything. Have life jackets on or very handy. Also make sure you have a throwable handy, as a dip in these frigid waters can be life-threatening in a hurry. Make sure you are very careful so you don't hit ice chunks and damage your motor, your boat, worse, get thrown into the water. Also, what can be very interesting this time of year are the boat ramps, which can ice up, be super slick. Sometimes the vehicles have a tough time getting back up them. So four-wheel drive is a must. So if you're prepared, you'll have a great time and will have the opportunity to catch a fish of a lifetime. And remember, please, if you go up to the Rainy River, check out Wheeler's Point for your lodging, meals, and a good time. They'll treat you right. They treated us great. Remember, Wheeler's Point. The boys really had a good time while they were up there.
Diesel train rolls down the line as I'm headed for the land of corn and rye. There is a place I'm always satisfied, full of remedies to ease my worried mind, like pulling catfish on the banks of Cherry Cove, watching wood ducks glide like angels to the shore. I'm gonna find me a dirt road and get right in the groove. Let these chains of life unwind till I get loose. I wanna roll down a window and reach out and touch the reeds, and let that crazy world out there go on without me. It's like that river only knows one way to flow.